So before we go off to find the Black Book, Kane wants to talk.
Masterfully done, hero. You have crafted Khalim's will. Employ it to destroy the compelling orb and open the way to Mephisto. May the true light guide your way.
Thanks, Kane.
Hello. The Black Book is a powerful source of information. The Zakarum will do everything in their power to stop you from obtaining it.
Not in town.
Alright. So right over here is one of the 6 temples that we can go to. Oh, hold on. Right over here. Alright. So as you can see, the real estate in these temples is really not that big. Oh, lovely. Okay, so looks like it's not in here. So yeah, like I said, the temples themselves are not that big. It's just a matter of running around and finding the temples themselves. That's the hard part. So here's the second one. A ruined temple. More giant spiders, wonderful. Ooh! Another rune! Oh, I found it! So it's only the second one. Alright, good luck. Flesh hunters. Lovely. Yeah. Way to continue the ways of the Zakarum. Wow, that poison. It's a good thing we have a merc that keeps healing us. So... Alright, hold on. I just want to take a moment to say here that this may be the most gore-heavy act in this entire game. Oh my goodness. Like, there are some shrines I found in the bazaar. There are, like, altars with blood and decapitated body parts just all over the place. Okay, so this poison is just not going away. So I think we're going to have to go see our friend in town to cure us. Because I didn't grab an antidote. So I guess I had some pretty lucky RNG there. Alright. Back to the docks. So yeah, if you don't have an antidote and you don't want to use one, then we'll just go over here. For some reason, he stopped healing me. Oh gosh. Okay, for some reason that didn't heal me either. Or that didn't cure me, so it's okay, I've got some antidotes right here. Ugh. Was not really expecting that.
You have found the book. It should give all of us here some insight into the nature of the prime evils. Ah, but as for you...
It gives
Once
me,
the book has served its purpose, I shall delve into its secrets.
it gives me 5 more stat points. So that's nice. Some more strength. There we go.
Good evening. If only we could have found the black book. I feel as...
We did, Alcor. Oh, we did? Oh, I guess my mind is going on in my old age. My skeleton is still poisoned.
Hello.
Oh, he's the one we go to for being cured and getting potions. Okay. Alright. I knew we had to go to somebody. I just forgot who it was in Act 3. It's Holmes. Holmes is the one who will cure you of your poison. There we go. Oh boy. Okay, so... I know I'm kind of skipping past showing you guys some areas, but let's just say some of these areas are not really all that worth seeing. Although there is one thing over here I may want to actually show you, because I was trying to kind of talk about it a moment ago. Here it is, right here. This is an example of what I'm talking about. Look at this place. If you can't handle gore or blood or any of that stuff, I advise you to not look, because it's pretty disgusting. Just... ugh. Oh, Now, back in the day, this is what it looked like. So it was just like, oh, okay, it's an altar with blood and such. Okay, because look at this. Back in the day, this is all you saw. You just saw the blood there, and then you look over here. It's like, oh, that's fine. But now, it is much more detailed. Look at that. Like, I'm sorry, we went from nothing on here to now, like, there's stuff littered about just to really help tell the story of what it was like here. Of just how much Mephisto just... This was the, the Zakarum. Remember what I talked about when it came to what the whole point of the Zakarum faith was. What Akarat taught. And then this happened. So, yeah, it's just kind of like, wow, he did this to a, a group whose whole beliefs and tenets are about just being good people and good to other people and such, and this is what he turned them into. Like, taking the best and just making them the absolute worst. I like this, that they have the description of heals others. So it's like, oh, okay, you're the healer. Well, you're number 1 on my hit list now. Hierophants. Now, I've heard some say that the council, the Zakarum Council, is arguably the toughest boss fight in the entire game. By the way, this is yet another example I'm talking about. We're now getting to, like, the main temple area here. So we get close to Mephisto. Just look at this. So yeah, we get over here. This is how it looked back in the day. This is how it looks now. Look at these pits. Hold on, there's a lot of fighting going on right here, so it may not be the best time. Yeah, they don't just heal others, they apparently can shoot out lightning as well, so... Yeah, we're pretty close to the area where the council is going to be, so we're going to start getting hit by a lot of stuff here. But I'm just trying to help showcase this. Look at this. Ugh! Disgusting. I've never really been one for gore. I know there are plenty of people out there that just love gore. I don't get it. Like, I would say at this point I've developed like a pretty strong stomach where I can see some stuff and I'm just like, okay, you know. It doesn't like cause me to want to vomit or anything. You know, I know some people can have strong reactions where they actually will see that and they'll actually just instinctively want to gag and vomit and such. It doesn't cause that for me. It would only take something like extremely gross that would actually almost start to cause that, but it's not really that bad for me. That doesn't necessarily mean I want to see it or that I want to go seek it out or anything. Hey guys, what? You're on the other wall. Let's go back this way. Just kind of uncovering a bit more of the map, showing the temple and such. There's a council member. So yeah, they have you know, the capability to summon various things, such as these Watchers. They summoned Hydras. They hit really hard, and of course, how many just love council fights, right? Ice Fist, Cold Enchanted Stone Skin, Council Member. Another Council Member up here. Another one there. So there's the orb.
The temple's dark power is broken.
Alright, got them all. It's ethereal. Can't be repaired. Okay.
Good day.
Alright, never mind. Okay. Whew, boy.
Greetings.
So the thing is, I don't feel nearly as nervous now as I did preparing for Duriel, because from what I've heard, Mephisto is considered the easiest of the 5 Lord of Hell boss fights in this game. Based on the way he works and such, so... Now, remember what I said about gore? Well, obviously this is also a little disgusting here, too. Pick that up. I mean, just look at this room here. Now, again, this was, back in the day, it was pretty bright here, actually. You would do that. It would make this little smoke over here to open up the Durance of Hate. Which the doorway itself is all bloody and gory and... yeah. Search for Mephisto and his Durance.
Diablo and Baal have surely found the Temple City by now. They seek to free their brother, Mephisto, who was imprisoned by the Heradrim in the Temple's Guardian Tower. You must reach him before his brothers do, and prevent them from releasing hatred upon the world.
So, welcome to the Durance of Hate. Now, back in the day, this place was considered pretty disgusting and gross and gory on its own, but as you can see, it doesn't really show that much. Now, it's even worse. Now there's even more. Just again, you see here how it looks back then, and then you see how it looks now. Just holy mackerel. Just bones, blood, body parts, guts, just... I feel like the people who love, movies that just show lots and lots of gore would just love this place. Ow. Man, the lighting in this place also kind of changes how it looks as well. That's how it looked back in the day. Look at the way the fire just kind of changes how this looks. So yeah, this pit... yeah. Jeez. The piles of bodies over here. Ugh. Like I said, I have a pretty strong tolerance and stomach when it comes to gore and such, so this is not exactly making me want to, you know, gag or vomit or anything, but doesn't exactly mean I'm actually fond of it or want it, you know, or seek it out or want more of it. Just, just because I can kind of build a tolerance for it where I don't feel the need to vomit or anything, doesn't exactly mean I actually like it or enjoy it. Which I don't. Like, it's disgusting. That's how I feel about it. So there is one last waypoint, and it's level 2 here. I don't remember if this place is 3 levels or 4 levels. I really don't remember. But yeah, I guess we'll find out. Because remember, I was able to... Okay, so this is level 2. Remember, I was able to take on Ondariel and beat her without dying, so... So we'll see how it works here. Like, holy mackerel. Just look at this one room right here. I'm just like, jeez. Like, this just, you know, this is, I guess, a showcase of, this is what years of Mephisto's influence. Oh, this is a champion. Of Mephisto's influence over the Zakarum and their council and such does. It turns into a gory, bloody mess. Because holy mackerel. Now you would think, like in lore, like the Necromancer would be like, oh, okay, plenty of stuff to use here. But I don't know, maybe there's just something about the way he tore them apart, or just the condition they're in, where he's like, can't even use these. Just blood and bones and guts and such. Just almost every step we take, there's something gross and disgusting nearby. Again, just... Oh, great, there's a chest right next to the pile of bodies. Wonderful. Jeez. Ugh. And, you know, I feel like when people talk about how they think that... Look at this. Hold on. Does this... Okay, so back then it wasn't even animated. Look at that. Whereas now, it is! I mean, look, just... Look at those... little pits here that are just filled with blood. Like, apparently there's just that much blood around to fill it up that much. And I feel like a number of people that have criticized over the years that Diablo 3 is not as dark of a game as Diablo 2, that they usually think of places like this and think, well, Diablo 3 didn't have places like this, so clearly it's worse, it's not as dark, it's all childish and kiddish and all that. And I'm going to try to actually go ahead and showcase times where there are some things in D3 that are incredibly dark. Now, it may not have rooms filled with blood and guts and corpses and such like this, but to me, this does, you know, when you say something is incredibly dark, we don't have to go to this extreme. Like, it doesn't have to be this to be dark, you know? Now, some have argued that's more of a presentation thing, and that's fair. I can understand that. I did talk about that earlier in the playthrough, and my thoughts on that, you know. I mean, what's funny is that some areas are a little bit brighter and easier to see back in the day compared to now. But then again, I'm sure there's nothing to stop anybody from playing through the entire D2 Resurrected game with this mode on. There's really nothing to stop you from playing the entire game with that. They said you could absolutely do that if you wanted to. You are literally playing the old game on, you know, underneath this one. Ah, there's the waypoint. There we go. Okay. Ah, I think that's it right there. My goodness. Level 3, kill Mephisto. So, I guess this is the final level. Alright. When we return, we will be finding and taking down the Lord of Hatred, Mephisto himself, and concluding Act 3. Stay tuned.